This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away and get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Day. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking deep down the left side. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Leading him off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Day. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The Sun Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Banks. Defense shut. Out of bounds, not much of a gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Sun Devils churn out another first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Banks. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finding space at the 20. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Day. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Running back with the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The Sun Devils are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Back to throw again. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. He's looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
What a time.
It's a fake, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch, good for a first down.
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense has got it. The ball is loose.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also is the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense bouncing back after allowing that big gain the play before. This is the type of potential momentum changer a team needs to rally from a deficit like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They get the second half started with a running play. They stop him right at the 24.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down. Fights through a tackle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the return will be brought down. Offense comes back out on the field. Gets it up quickly to the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he released it. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdowns, ASU. That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? This is the 1st and still running. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And then 1st down, they go right back to him. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense comes to the line with the 1st down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Carter. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Second down. Looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass falls incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They battled back to take the lead.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when... executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He's got it with room to room. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They finally They stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down.
The ball is free inside the 5. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Pressure is coming. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. He gets loose. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Blocked by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue it. Keep an eye if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's caught. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? And he'll set up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They jump on top now here in the 4th. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Day. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. Last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, ASU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack. Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.